I'm going to go through the opening verse, or opening two verses really, of Glorious Day. And there's basically three options for playing this. The first one is just to use standard chords. So a D chord, you're going to want to make sure that you mute the low E. And then a B minor. And then a G. And so the idea is we really want these strings here, kind of a drone 1 and 5 lower register feel. So that's why it's important to make sure that this guy gets muted here. And then you... That one will work. It's definitely not quite quite the sound that you were hearing on the recording. I think what he is playing is something along the lines of, he's way up here, so 10th fret on the E string to make a D. I think he's muting the A string here with that same finger, and then he's also got the open D string, and you could actually mute the G string with your first finger, and then you would still get all the percussiveness of all 4 strings, but you're really only hearing the D. I think that's something similar to what he's doing. And then you're down to 7th fret, same thing. And then you go down to a G. You could add the B, but it actually sounds pretty good if it's just G, D, and you could hit the open G there too. But again, that gives you that power chord sound without the third. So, slide down to 7. And then after that first verse, you'll have a little more support from the band. The other option is to play this in drop D, which works pretty well for the opener. The opening verse. You're going to have to play the rest of the song in drop D, so it's basically totally different chord structure, but it sounds pretty good. It's a little fuller. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm just playing a D power chord, but with the drop D there, I get that lower string too. So it's... When you go up to the B minor, you could, but you probably don't want to get all of those notes in there. So I think if you just played the 9, muted the A, open D, and then down to a G, which is just barring across these 3, and then it's 1 fret lower, so the 4th fret there. So these are kind of standard drop D chord fingerings. Again, could sound good. Depends on what song you got ahead, if you've got time to change or have, time to drop the D down. Most likely, version 2 is what I'll play. I think that'll probably work the best. Yeah, sorry, 5th fret. So there's 3 options. Again, I'll probably probably go with. Sounds pretty good.